Alright, after some delay, I believe I am now live. With stuff totally not freaking out or breaking on me while I'm trying to get this all working. Oh, that's a really bad position to have that in. Come on. I believe in you. There we go. Alright. So, day number 3 of our Eorzean adventure. Onward. We are going off to the other city-states. I have... Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Let's see, do you got one? Oh, do you got one? Oh, we saw her yesterday as well. Alright. That's on. Had to make sure my stuff's on. I got my new gear from doing the Smith novice stuff. And, yeah. I wish I had a better helm than I currently do, but I just have that little cap on still. So I just have my hair showing. 'Tis good to see you up and about again, little. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seer a visit as I bade? Yes, mother. Appointed personal envoy. You know, don't clap so loud. I don't like attention being on me. Even though I said I wanted fame and recognition. Also, I did find one of the shirts that I really want to wear for my glam really cheap on the market, so I bought it yesterday. And it's obviously the one that you see in my profile, or in my thumbnail. So that's dope. But obviously I don't have any glam crystals or the access to the glam chest properly yet. So we can't do that at the moment, but it is fine. It's fine. And now you are to bear the Elder Seer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you've made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you so often I find myself praising you often of late. But Mother is truly proud of you. Thank you, ma'am. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us. That is my lad, and that, my lad, is some compliment.
Yeah. You smile.
But I flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you had an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The newfound horizons, newfound adventure. The sky is quite the limit, is quite literally the limit. It's been a minute since I've read something today, so sorry. Even if your errand didn't call for, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser-trodden region takes your fancy. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. It's a veritable playground for wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with their beast tribes and their primals. So don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea. Interesting time for Eorzea Little. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great changes upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Thank you, ma'am. Down we go to the thing we want to see so we can go forward. Yeah, this is a little cap I have on, and it's not the best, but this is the outfit. Or this is the shirt, I should say. Ta-da, I love it. It's a good shirt. But I kind of do need my normal stuff on. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for Limsa Luminza bound flights. Oh, are you not Little Frog, the Elder Seed Seer's personal envoy? We at Highwind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Would you like a pack of peanuts? Black Mage? Summoner? Me. I wonder if either of them have venture plates. Oh, is he also the tallest Lala? Oh, I might just be slightly taller. Gangplank. Gang gang. Oh, she'll wave us goodbye. Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Luminza is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Just a guy chilling there. I really don't have the capability to, you know, make this a little more safe. And it's just like, here are the stairs. Don't fall off, please. Oh, Eden Papiamo and Mother. Farewell, little. I have a Discord update. I'll do that later. One day minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. I always do, you know that, because I'm afraid of the dark. I better not be going into a cave or anything. First two. Actually, I think all the dungeons are dark that we do. We go into a cave, to the mines. Oh. The cutscenes back then were interesting. I actually don't remember this one at all. Gaius. Eorzea. Look at that. 720p, if that.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed.
Bismarck and Leviathan.
A host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer.
That's who it
Though we
is.
succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Oh, that's where the... That makes so much more sense. I've never seen that cutscene.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
That makes sense why Midgar Summer is like wrapped around the way that they are in in Mordona.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Meteor.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Oh, ultimate weapon.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
Hey, Nero.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
This is literally a first for me. This is weird.
Al amigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
All right. To Limsa we go. All right. Not this way. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limsa Laminza, my lord. Admiral Belofis awaits your arrival. You are the Gridanian envoy. Welcome to Limsa Laminza. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthale. He will be pleased to show you in the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the Drowning Wrench first because I want to get all the teleports. All the teleports. We go this way first. What about you? You got a cool looking katana, my boy. Never stop. I never played Skyrim. Please stop asking. Oh. I guess his name has something to do with Skyrim. Want to be an armorer. Soothing the savage siren. Gina Hancock. Whoa. It's very interesting for playing this game for well over 5 years now that I'm experiencing something for the first time in it. It's kind of cool because I didn't think that there was something like this early that I would experience for the first time. Like, you know, if it were something that I missed for like a side quest on Endwalker or for Shadowbringers, maybe Stormblood, because I did skip a good amount of cutscenes in there, even when it was my first playthrough. Some by accident, some intentionally. But like, I wouldn't have expected like already here. All right, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Forward call, please. Thank you.
I shall go there in but a moment. Lionheart. He's so quiet in Limsa here. Okay, this is a little more Limsa. Boing, 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 boing. A cute looking outfit. Just a regular old machinist. Ooh, you, monsieur, must have a thing. Nope. Oh, there is a. I'll look. I'll look now. Actually, there's a hat that I wanted to look for. Not this. That's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. Actually, there are 2 hats that I'm looking for. One, I might go with a eye patch, which I think could be cool for a little while. 100k though, which is a let's see for just a eye patch. But no, where is it? The hood. 999 and 120. Then what was the other one I was looking for? Nope, not that. There we go. Varsity flat cap. 99 actually, that's not bad considering. And these just all the flowers now. Yep. Alright, once I get 99, I could actually get my favorite helm in the game. which is interesting because I didn't think that it would be relatively cheap like that. All right, then we TP back over to mid. Actually, we can TP over to the Hawker's Alley. Need to get the Fisherman's Guild. And we are A-okay. We do the zooming. Raiding, I love raiding. I love killing bosses and looting shit. I didn't swear, I just said share. I'm actually doing surprisingly well at not swearing, considering I do usually curse quite a bit, but content always have to have cursing in it. If I feel like it's good for the comedy, then yeah, I really don't care. Might as well get some XP for it. But mainly I just want to do that so I could run back inward faster. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way. Atusin?
Enter.
And it's voiced. Let's go.
I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests.
You know, I'm just that good.
This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? Yes. 5 years since the Garland Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of marital might. Mortal might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Legatus Naval von Darnus, Hell's Takem, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamund, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Despite desperate to prevent the lunatic scheme, we marched onto the forces of Cardanu Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Chartanu, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not 1 ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamund came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbed me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on the unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thought are worse than worthless. In short time is short, and none will save ourselves. It is the duty. Sorry, I'm like struggling to breathe or something. I don't know. My body's being weird. It's like I got like
Gas, but not really.
I don't know. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the best thing to unite us. Connie Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventure. I will see that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You may travel to Adal. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Pray give my regards to General Raban. And tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it in all the same. Fare you well, little. May the navigator guide you on your journey.
Airship landing, please, sir.
Now, is there another cutscene here? Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. Pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Ul'dah?
Yes, ma'am.
They are the bunny version of the wifey Y'shtola. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. The steps of Nald. Oh, you're a part of D's as well. Oh, that's right. D's is a different one. Oh no, it is Pantsu Sniffers. Never mind. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Old Dust, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival.
Thanks, buddy. It means a lot to be here with you guys.
Welcome to Old Dust, sir. We've been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the Fragment Chamber. Please take the lift down to the Hustings Strip. And speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade.
Nope. I accidentally hit my button that brings up my menu. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, take me to the Ruby Road Exchange first. Help me, Lord of Dance. We go over here first. See, Old Duh is where I spend quite a lot of my time on my main. Just say on my raid character. Because technically, in form, this will now be my main, considering I'll be spending more time on it. I'm actually curious what my playtime is at the moment. 9 hours, 37 minutes. Sure, it does take me a little bit to get thumbnails all prepared, so there is that. Oh, but we have like a whole group over here. What? All right. Oh my god, they're all Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, I don't want to get a copyright, so I'm just not gonna listen to music on their end. Victoria's Secret. Oh. Wow, she's real. Her secret is she's an Ari. Clayton Bigsby.
Looks cute.
Alright. I got one more here. And then I got a bunch in here. So I can teleport myself over to the Adventurers Guild. And then just go from there. And hope that goes well for us. Alright. Adventure.
Killer instinct.
Alright, hopefully, I believe we actually will today. There's not a doubt that we won't hit, what's it called? The dungeons today. I'm about 95% sure that we'll be able to do dungeons. Because it's this, and then we make our way back to Limsa to do Sastasha. Then we go to the Copperbell Mines, then Tom Terra Deepcroft. Or is it Sastasha, Tom Terra, then Copperbell? I don't exactly remember the order that we got to go in. Snow. Decisions. A level 80 blue mage. Oh, the level 80 blue mage update came out, huh? All right, one more on this floor, and then it's just these two. No lady is an island. All right. We loop. And then we go up from here. I'm gonna do the one on the left first. Grab that one on the right. And then we shall go to Gridanian Envoy. Final part of the quest. We shall go speak to Raban. Oh, we love having coughing fits. Coughing fits Roy. Ha ha ha. That's a stupid joke. It's smart to grab your Ethernet shards on every new city you go to. Because you will be back, and you will need to roam. We got some shmoney building up down here. Shmoney building up down here. The Gridanian Envoy, I presume. Would you be so good to allow me to invite the missive you bear, sir? To inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seer. Please proceed. Oh, she's cute. I like that outfit she's actually wearing.
From Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal.
Well, I've only killed a few in my time so far.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Well, I could have. Gartanu. I remember bloody Gartanu. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Oh, trust Mervib. To make light of our wolf problem, women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. It was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech, then they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, those are handfuls to freaking say. They swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabar to heel, so Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An emperor which then set his sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man, fourscore winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet as of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and the Commandus Legastus Gaius van Baelsa has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And not only Ulda, but the Gridania and Limsa Luminza as well. For the calamity, oh my god, I'm having a stroke. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to give up. We barely have the strength to stand up to the beast tribes, never mind the primals they meant to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in only name. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the Beastmen tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we were to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Connie will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. I shall inform the Sultana and the Syndicate. I will speak with her grace myself. A little bit of loving can be used. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. Thanks to you. My thanks to you, adventurer. No problem, brother. Ooh, a new cowl. Oh, and it's black. Let's go. My Lord Envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Luminza in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he had a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none better with the credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services.
You got it. Sprint.
I'm a speedy boy. Wait, no, this way. I saw it say merchant strip. I read it as marching ship. Even though that makes no sense. Ships don't have feet. They can't march. Limza Lominza, please. Now, this is just a regular teleport. But I am going to open up this and then go to character settings. Where is it? General. Skip playback of previously viewed scenario cutscenes of transportation. Bernard. I will scream, do not try me. No, really, don't. Welcome to the drowning wench. So wherever you like, mate, I'll be with you in a... I'm, Batteron. Alright, who's asking? Heard as I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't a job for the faint of heart. Things are illable to get downright bleeding, Harry. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Ooh, that's actually considered worse. Never mind. I should take in the money. It's fine. I thank you for taking your time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word as it's some suspicious looking buggers. I've been sneaking in and out all the Sastasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Airport to and find out who they really are, and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know, but it weren't so long ago as the Fishbacks pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folky are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Batteron, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Comrade Reiner? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you'd had a request of an adventurer to assist in my investigation. I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save the family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search the Sastasha again. But with the Schengen testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the service of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it's settled. Sastasha is located in the western Lanosea. For more detailed instructions on how to reach that place, I suggest you consult Vimalpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You're the man. Good luck to you, lad. Thank you, sir. I would like to be able to change my hair eventually, so may as well grab this one now. Disgruntled madam, flustered man. He's got nice jelly or like cotton candy hair. This one I'm gonna skip over because I'm not fully you know, interested in learning about this part again. Gotta get him the stuff, you know, get him his charisma back, get that riz going on again, and we're good. I'm a little extra sleepy today, but I ate like a decent sized lunch before this, so when I eat, I get tired. All right. I need to go to the Fisherman's Guild, to the Fisherman's Friend. That's some cute looking hair she's got there. I would love that on my character right now. What you doing there, Tommy? Hear about Comrade Reiner's investigation? Then you want to board the ferry bound for Aleport? Once you arrive in western Eorzea, though you'd best pay a visit to the Hollow Novice before you blunder into the Sastasha. Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folks there will prepare you with training with the skills you need to face the dangers doubtlessly waiting you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Yep, bring me to Eorzea. Western Eorzea, that is. Cats and dogs. Boom, 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 boom. What do you look like up there, my good sir? No, don't run away. Do 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 do. Bum 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 banana. Hide my phone buzz. Got some emails and a text I need to respond to. Ah, you must be the adventurer whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you've been, you are brave to depth, you are to brave the depths of the Sastasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tale would you have believe, would have you believe. Strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. You shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novices can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of the group combat before you continue on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercise tailored to your particular field of expertise.
He's like, that's me. I'm Smith.
When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scouts in the mouth of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Ooh, this person's potentially gonna be our tank. Bon don bon 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 don. Please tell me you're here on the Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod looking for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are all, thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might be on the den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to that fishback fancying serpents ravers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyways, your task is to poke around the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. Well, while you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot the blue face tattoos. You'd find her in support unlocked. Sastasha now available. I know about all this. We shall dismiss the frog. The frog. I kind of want to wait until that person like walks over here, but I feel like they are going to be taking some time. So what I shall do is return this to default, hit join. I wonder how long this will take. Considering it's an early dungeon, you know, there's not many people playing this one specifically. Oh, you know what I can do in the meantime? View adventure plate. Oops. Edit portrait, reflect current gear. I should like this showing instead. Edit search comment. You just gotta put the little plug in there. You know how it is. Ooh, I need to put my limit break on my stuff somewhere. Lanosia Sastasha. I wonder if it's all their first times. Nope, this person's been around before, this person's been around before, and this person has been around before. General limit break we will put here. Oh, so wait, we got one from Brynhilder. One from Brynhilder. And one from Brynhilder. I'm assuming they're friends, most likely. No. Why don't you have shoes on? Alright, I trust them to know what color we need. Spin. Da, 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 da. Interesting that we have 2 Lancers. I get a bunch of sprouts. I wonder if they're true sprouts or if these are like alts for them as well. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. I don't have against them. I don't have anything against big pulls, so if they want to pull more, they are more than welcome to. She's taking a lot of damage now. Did she pop a potion? Did I hear that right? I'm very confused if that's actually what she did there. Oh, okay. We're going to get this chest. I believe in you, tank. You know what? I'd lay out this. Can go up here. I prefer having my notice up top. Alright, I trust you guys to pick the color right. I'm going to guess that the tank is semi-new. Even if they're level 41, something about it I'm just not fully trusting. Wait a second. But they have tank, but I'm so lost. They have the ability to be a pally, but they're still running it like this. Leave the hat for your boy, please. Ow. I didn't punch my microphone. You punched my microphone. I guess it was a scissor arm, but still. See, I almost ran as a tank with this, but there's just something about being a healer that's a little more satisfying to me. I would like for another healing. I know we just got Sage, but like, I would love Necromancer to be a healer somehow. Which is why I live vicariously through Diablo 4 to be a Necromancer. Although I love Sorcerer in there. I'll need that as well. Screw it. I wouldn't mind a green top instead of a black one. It's more of the froggy color palette. I should just be typing or clicking her name down on my bottom right. While they're doing that, where are you? Right, I guess we're going this way. I'm just getting the whole new fit. I will come through Sastasha again one day. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Alright, guys. No, unintentionally, I'm just bringing over the group. It's just where we gotta go. Oh, she's like just hitting one move and that's it. I think she's only going for Eclipse. what happens when you play on new characters. Sometimes you get the real newbies. How would you cast Sprint here? That's a weird thing to complain about. I'm sorry. We'll like it if the stuff start actually, you know, moving out. Alright, so next are the gloves and the top. Oh, the hat is bound to me now. Dog's coming in on the left in a second. If I don't have to res anyone, I will say this is a win. Considering my first few times, they just, I don't know. My first time actually ever going through this, I was a tank and I had to get rezzed because the healer didn't heal. And I did use my you know, my buffs and such. Ooh. I now have a green jacket on. Isn't this cute? Alright, I'll take a boy on the right here. Now, when I said you can pull more, I didn't exactly mean pull all the useless mobs and more a, you know, pull more in said room. That's fine though. It's not like they're really it's like a detrimental thing to do. I'm banking on being the one who gets those gloves. Yeah. Literally the exact same, just slightly different in color. See, these are brown and white, and instead of being black and white. You say something, something, something. Alright guys, be sure to use your limit break. Why would you do that? No, tank does. No. At least I leveled up. I think twice actually in that. Also got 2,500 gil. I'll give it to the tank though. They really go up this one by one as if it was a line. I'll take the single comm. Screw it. Alright, then the drowning wench. I'll just TP instead of running all the way over. Snow Blossom! It is foggy in Limzalominza. Ooh, they look cool. Who needs coffee in the morning when you have us? That's funny. I don't drink coffee. What are you? I'll do that eventually. Hey, there were some pirates in there. I killed them. Oh, I killed some of the pirates. The other three killed other pirates, and then the main guy got eaten. Such a task was on the books. Mind, I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. By me. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job investigating Sastasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but has now returned to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity, we dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will return on our chance, and our chance will come again. You are right, of course, but still, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Mr. Joker out here. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism that will earn us a piece and the song of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow in our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep an eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. You're here. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs, and a tail to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3, 7 L's. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scally bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna Ostasha. Of course, any road. All's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for your shedding some light on the mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so appears that I've had a request from our old sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer who can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through the sunny glade. Through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with a fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay an eye out for ye.
Thank you, sir.
Can I get a new cane soon? Not a wand, but a cane. Party finder unlocked. Right to hear about that job then. Like I said, the request comes from a sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is, you got asked to do, I somehow doubt it, it'd pose any trouble for Ventura as survive the bedlam in Sestasha. Those are some words. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to go have a woods with Mother Mion, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Alright. TP home. Nope. Let me respond to a text really quick. Ooh, where does this actually lead me? And the last one be in order. Thank you, sir. It's pronounced Jod. You're still sitting there? My guy. Freaking do something. Move. Actually, I wonder. Now, you know, I'll go. I'm curious. You've not yet unlocked it, okay. I wasn't sure if I was close to being able to use it or not, or if I already was. It turns out, not yet. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our Rachels will come take your... Oh, it's you, little. 'Tis good to see you again. What's that? You're a batter on suggestion, you say? That foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that adventure might be along for the job. It turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear about the details, and I shall brief you. One more level till 25, and then 6 more until 30, and I become an official white mage. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the story, long and short of it. Beg pardon for interruptions, Mian, but our needs grow even more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good evening to you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer, at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Well, if it isn't our very own man for all seasons. You certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed, little. Thanks for answering the call. Now, it's time, now time is of the essence. Let me do something really quick. Time's of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish, for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtera Deepcroft. The place was once a Gilmoran settlement, but with the Gridania, but we Gridanians have long irritated our dead there. Interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking around the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the account of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamon, a doomsday cult which sprung up to prior the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. We leave them to their own devices at our peril. Oh my god, English is hard. Ordinarily, I could have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with the flesh of the cult and flesh to cult us out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks and limited the forces at my disposal. And the limited forces at my disposal are required to keep the Ixal at bay. Since we thwarted their attack of the Guardian Tree, the Birdmen have not allowed us a moment of respite. They have probed every element of our defenses in search of weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamon to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter a little? Yes, sir. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Yes, mother. No longer well fed. Alright. This over here. One day, this boy will have a quest for us, and we shall be able to take it and make our merry way into what is known as... I'm stuck. Did I just wall bounce? Into Palace of the Dead. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, running fast over this way to get ourselves into the dungeon because this is what I planned for. I know this isn't the song at all that I was singing, but I could really go for some Demon Slayer right now. Started watching it the other night. Now I'm invested. For the bloody hell? Oh, hey guys, are you ready to not be able to do this one again? You're a little frog, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it may deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it completed its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it serves only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfere with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that is now their sacred duty to avenge them. Whatever it is they are doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come from it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Ooh, that one was quick. Wonder if I could quickly get one of these. Actually, you know what? I'll be able to do this in time. The little boost before we go in won't be bad. Now, I wonder if it actually even counted. I didn't make it. It's icon time. I love when Clive says that in 16. Oh, this is the only. These are one of the only few classes he doesn't have at 90 right now. See, ninja, monk, bard, and that's it. Let's see, cure 2 I get in a few levels. By a few, I mean 4, 6. Ooh, need to have my food all up and intact. See, I'm trying to think what I want to be my first, you know, DPS class that I level up on this character, and I actually think it might be Ninja. Because Ninja's quite fun. So it could be that. Might be. I'm talking at least physical DPS. Could be Samurai. Could be Reaper, because I really haven't played Reaper yet. And I do love Samurai, but Ninja is pretty fun. I don't think anything in here will be giving many upgrades, though. Just the fact that I'm level 24 and I'm still rocking like level 15 gear makes me sad. I got a level 1 necklace, level 8, level 1, level 1 on my jewelry. Only thing that is okay is my Menfina earrings. I'll pass, and I will pass because I already have those. I'm just put on healer overtime right now. At least she's attempting to get out of the AoEs. Wait, do I? I know I probably don't, but I don't have any title right now. Big sad. I don't like using swift cast for non-reses usually, or long cast, but I didn't want her to get any lower, and I don't know if my cooldown would have been done in time with the cast, so. Oops. My first tank that I'm gonna level up, you know what I might do actually? When I'm working on my other healers, because those will be what I use through the expansions. I'll go about them, obviously. I'm gonna save Sage for Shadowbringers, which I think works out perfectly. I have to click on her, not myself. I think my first tank that I'm gonna work on is Gunbreaker. My first DPS will be Samurai or Roger Reaper. My first range is gonna be Dancer, because I love Dancer. And my first magical will technically be Arcanist, because of Summoner being like the easiest one to level up, because it goes right with Scholar. But maybe Thami, or I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Red Mage. Pop out an AoE heal real quick. Now, let's hope this... I was gonna say, don't you... No. Steven. Why would you pop it there? Ooh, just barely made it in. See, we could have used that limit break here, man. He's a weird squid worm, man. He's a blooper from Mario. Alright. She's alive for the most part. And now we would have had a limit break from our DPS, or from our ninja, and it would be over. But Steven over here. What did I get? GG gamers, GG. Am I the only one left? Yep. What did I get? I got... that. Those new pants. That. I just got my green and brown drip. Gotta get that drip, 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 drip. And they drip, 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 drip. I couldn't just let the lad die. Alright, We will go do the next conjurer quest. Oh my god, my brain's not working today. Oh, so those pants are actually better. Weird. These, I guess I should actually do the item comparison. 4s all around, lose, crit, but get increased and everything else. That might be a good upgrade. That would be good. And I'll go with the gloves because they look the least weird. Alright. Welcome, little. The tales of your deeds reach me even here in the cloistered heart of Stillgate. Glad I am that you have come for, glad you've come, for I would ask your assistance in the matter of some delicacy. Yes, young Sophie once. It concerns, yes, young Sylphie once again. As you can no doubt imagine, the recent revelation concerning her mother have sorely troubled the poor child. It appears Sylphie needs some more time. Needed some time alone to sort through the whirlwind of emotions, which now beset her. She has, in short, fled from the guild. Fortunately, a party of conjurers who were dispatched to the South Shroud to investigate another instance of corruption sent word that they have spotted our wayward Sylphie. Considering the importance of their mission, I would not seek to distract the conjurers from their task. Thus, I turn to you to escort Sylphie back here in the guild, or here to the guild. You are, I believe, one of the few people whom she will still listen. Pray, travel to Buscaron's Dirthers and speak with Wolfiel. She was the conjurer who first chanced upon Sylphie, and will be able to tell you more of how the young lady fares. My ability to read sometimes is very shot. Let me speak to this Chocobo Keep. Boing. Alright. And then we'll make our way back to Gridania, talk to Mother Mion, go to Ul'dah, do that fight. And be all set. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna end stream after I do that that third dungeon. I would say second. But it does depend on how I'm feeling. Do 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 do. Boing. What do you look like? Oh, it's the Lionheart guy. Never mind. He popped up before. I love the area of the Black Shroud. And he's dressed as, oh, what's his name? Aimric. Ooh, the Quickrin Detours. You know what? Even if it's a simple one, I'm happy people are actually making adventure plates. Cause mine ain't anything to call home about. Oh, that's right. No gear set yet. Boing. Almost level 26. No guts, no glory. Cloven hoofed horrors. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Thousand Maws of Toto Rock. We meet again, little. I assume Brother Asumi warned you, warned you of the corruption of my companions, and I have been tasked with purifying here in the South Shroud. The source of this extensive blight is found to the southeast. The shrill, discordant voice of the elementals shriek their dismay in the vicinity of the withered treant. I suggest you give the area a wide berth. Considering the potential dangers, you might imagine how alarmed I was to discover young Sylphie wandered about this part of the Twelves Wood. It seems that her mother, a woman who healed with conjury but remained untrained by the guild, called this region her home. Sylphie herself had her head buried in some manner of tome, but if she is as sensitive to the elements murmuring as I am led to believe, then the din within her mind must be driving her to distraction. Pray speak with the child and see that she is well. I would go do so myself if our current duty were not so pressing. We will, in fact, be setting out at any moment. Hello, Sylphie. Little, I should have known that Wolfew would tattle on me. And Brother Esumi sent you to take me back, didn't he? Yes. This is where my mother used to live, you know, right up until she passed on. Folk were grateful for the healing she offered. This is the journal she used. There's an entry that explains how nature becomes furious with when conjurers use their art. How there are always more people wounded in battles when mortal abuse the power that is not theirs to take. My mother refused to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. She wouldn't lie about such things, and I want to do what she would have wanted, and I'm going to stop using conjuring altogether. No, I never heard the voices this mad before. I bet it's because Wolfie and the others are overusing their art. We have to go stop them. That is not at all what it is. They came here because of that. They didn't come here because they caused it. Oh, a stormin'. Smallmouth Orobon. See, this is why I want to... I can't wait to get this mount. I have that one too. Just don't. How this guy's just like, look at all my mounts. Look at what I have. I can't just sit here forever. I do love that mount so much that he was first on though. And I believe that's an Endwalker one for the Loporits. So you know, it's spectacular. And I really want to get it, but obviously that's not going to be for a little bit because I need to go all the way to Endwalker, beat it, unlock the Loporits as a an allied race. Or, yeah. And then do that every day for like a month. Which I'm sure I will make days on stream here where I do some tasks every day for whatever group I'm affiliated with. I'll start doing those like once I have the 3 Beastman tribes first like actually brought together. Because I don't want to just do them in like a weird way. God, that's so... Oh, okay. I see how it is, bucko. Screaming. Hello, boy. God, that's so loud. Can't you hear it? Nature is shrieking in rage. I mean, it's because of probably you, but go ahead, blame other people. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Sister Wolfie, sister brother Yosin, and Nolanel. Hey, everyone, put your everyone put arrow on it. I'm just gonna finish off this guy while they're pulling against those. I was hoping that I could do the cheer. Big sad. I can't believe nature actually helped us. There's nothing scary about it at all. I might still wonder if there really was safe if it really was safe for conjurers to borrow that power if I hadn't seen the way you wield it. Nothing could seem more natural. I think it's time I went back to the guild. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me. Dumbass kid.
I'm done. Teacher.
Biddy. Welcome back, little, and also you, Sylphie. Brother Esumi, I'm sorry I ran away like that. Yeah, you should be a little dumbass, Brett. I understand, child. Did you find the answers you sought? Yes. Thanks a little, he showed me that nature was nothing to be afraid of. I think now I know why my mother refused to call upon its power. She believed the act caused the suffering to nature itself. I see. Damn Lalas. Hey, the Lalas did nothing wrong to hurt you. We are innocent folk. So it was her very love for nature that prevented her from drawing on its strength. Tell me, Sylphie, has the fog of indecision now lifted from your mind? It has, Guildmaster. I understand now why Mother chose this path she did. Full glad I am to hear that, for I must ask you one more question. Yes, Brother Esumi? He's like, will you marry me? I might look like I am a child, but I am true. We are all tiny. I was like, can we get Esumi's like weird here demon mix to become a usable race? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I would use his race in a heartbeat, just getting the little horns and stuff. When you first witnessed Little cleanse the corrupted element, did you mentioned hearing voices? How exactly did they sound? The voices? They sounded joyful, like a crowd letting out a sudden cheer. I really heard them, I swear. I'm sure you did, Sylphie. This is a gift. Conjurers may sense the power of nature, borrow from its strength, but not all can hear its whispers. We describe are the voices of the elements. You may very well possess the talent to become a healer. A hearer. My bad, I said healer by accident. Of course, much relies on your studies of conjuring. You have a natural aptitude, but have thus far lacked commitment. You must not neglect your training, Sylphie. Slap her upside the head like, you freaking idiot, come on. Putting aside such matters for a moment, I am curious to hear about how the disturbance you observed from the South Shroud, Little. I assume from the reports that I have received, that it was of a different magnitude to those which you have previously encountered. Am I correct? This bodes ill. The creatures known as mud pies are not native to the Twelveswood. I wonder what relation this may have to the seemingly ever-increasing frequency of these disturbances. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity afflicts the Twelveswood. I shall commune with the elementals and see to identify this threat. Little Sylphie, I may have need of you both before long. Until then, give yourselves over to the study of your art. Play as the Pajal, the early form. Yeah. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall. He said it again. That's the second reference to footfalls. And wind guide your path. I want the glasses. Man.
Kiss, kiss, fine love. Kiss, kiss, fine. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, nya.
Oh, this is when he gives me the yellow outfits and ugh. They use the word so much, I'm realizing. It's really funny. I have glasses on now. We got footfall there. When he says it, we have footfalls in the song for Endwalker. We have the footfalls.
It's everywhere.
So it seems that in Diabolos, Limsa isn't the most stayed-in area. Oh, she got doted. Because I was there earlier, and there were not many people. There was a group of male Al-Raz in Old Dut, all named Cotton Eye Joe, wearing the exact same clothing, exact same style on everything. It was kind of funny. Welcome back, Little. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. You've made such a habit of succeeding that it's difficult not to take your talent for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is impressed, even if she isn't surprised. But Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Avern's gone. It's all your fault. If I hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Yo, what a Stay close to your healers. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to the hells with this pathetic excuse of for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. Oh my god. I only suffered for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one right. Cruel though as the may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avern's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. For God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Oh my god, why is she carrying around the guy's head? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm sorry, Avery. Please forgive me. Oh my god. Why is she carrying around this man's head? Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes 12 times in half as many days. Now, you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the service of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you.
Yes, my dear.
So, you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the quicksands. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now go on. Now off you go, little. And good luck.
Thank you, Mom. I go.
The glasses are so pink. Hello, I would like to go to Ul'dah, please. Ul'dah be spooky. I thought I skipped the cutscene, or put the cutscene skip on, but I guess I didn't technically. Let me look. Unless that's technically the first time I've flown to Limsa to Ul'dah on my own. Skip. Transportation. Yep, okay. That's just technically the first time it's been shown. Just give me the hustings because there's a TP close by. Oh, I actually need to go over here anyways. Oh, oops. Thank you, random alchemist guy. Look like a person, like an actual person. Adventurers Guild. Storm of blood, born from blood. I wonder if the guys are still here. I'm gonna go look quickly. Yep, they are still here. Evil. Oh. I will happily go there. Oh, there's these guys here. They're just all vibing. Alright, before they do something that could get a copyright strike. My little panda. Momodi. Momodi. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself too. Judging by your determined expression, I take you aren't here for ale. Are you called Little Frog by any chance?
I indeed am.
Mion sent, Mione sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made point of calling you the adventurer, for the moment. That ain't, no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty. Another second under that sun and I would have set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. This is a lot. Look at us. Look at us, 3 small beans just all vibing together. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So this is the strapping lad that is the much lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to appraise little on his mission, or of his mission. Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as Ekton Shiris. I think maybe that's how I pronounce it. Fearsome creatures who are sealed within the deepest depths of the mine during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It is no wonder they are angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? Just a little bit. You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the hectochoneries to work their mines by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but that is oft the way in such tale. These enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. I didn't read that one, I accidentally hit the button. Well now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It says the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to be nursing a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed. That makes them a danger to all of us. There'll be no mining at the Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I will not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, so I beg you put an end to this sorry business. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you, it's for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in western Hydaelyn. Do you take care, you hear? Oh, that's what she said, I guess. And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amajina and Sons is presently in the at the quicksands. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa. He knows the Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you, that's a funny word, to seek his counsel. Hello, Painted Mesa.
Look for Painted Mesa? You found him.
So you're the adventurer who'd volunteer to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you?
You've got guts, mate.
I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things aren't pretty down there. Oh, thank you for that. The Hecton Sheeris have left. They're trying to walk into the portal. Left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young. Was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concerns would have never thought to reopen it. We knew full well that about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyways. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over. God, some of the words are so weird still. Watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be waiting to show you the way in. The hope of the nations resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Where do I go? Sultana. Alright, it'll be smart to go to Horizon. I will wait to do my, other stuff until I'm actually over there. But I know I will have to go over to Vesper Bay eventually, so. I say that as if it's a bad thing, but I really want to go to the, pray return to the waking sands. Or, yeah, waking. Anything I need to kill around here? What do I think? Can't read. I know. I'm bad at reading. I'm bad at reading out loud. I'm really good at reading just naturally, though. Also, they have like weird apostrophes and abbreviations and shit. I don't pull that. What did you just do?
Hello, little lady. How are you doing, little lady? Lady is little. This frog is also little.
Running over there now to do the next part of the story. Yeah. Someone is on a chocobo, they are a white mage, but they are actually a pally main. Do 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 do. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that it is effective, or its effectives are contained. What is she cheering for? But for your own safety, I suggest you stay away from here. What? You are the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the... I didn't think Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. Let me take a drink really quick because my throat's really dry. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it is only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready best as you can. Make ready as best you can, and enter at will. Getting an instant queue is so much fun because I don't got to wait for shit. Oh, I thought we were all Lalas for a second.
Hello.
Oh, Steven's here again. I swear to God, Steven. Malboro and Malboro as well. You're all okay. You guys might be smart, but Steven over here, you are an idiot. I wonder if he will just preemptively use Limit Break again. Michuru. Taking some damage for some reason. The hell, girl? What are you doing that led you to take more damage than the tank? I wonder why my group is taking so much damage. It's like they don't understand orange equal bad. sword is that? Oh, is that the... Yeah. The Titan one. I'm stuck. Alright, now you guys can do it. I'm the tank now. Let's go. Haha. But that's also kind of cute. Like the good kind, obviously. A Noobly Girl or a different platform? Augers. Sure, I'll need on that and I'll pass on this. It was something stupid since it was just saying she'd watch my content. I mean, you know, it's the simple things that get us. Doesn't take much to, you know, make someone flustered at this point. Just like the slightest bit of kindness. You're like, I didn't manage. Oh my god, they're all idiots. That's fair. I was making sure that I still had my meal benefit. I'm sure someone had first. Oh, let's go. You love actual communication. You go, Eorzea. What an interesting name. I feel that, brother. I feel that. Yeah. First up, what a stand-up name she got. Yeah, nah, she ain't wrong. That's exactly what it is. Oh, let's go. Actually, knowing their name is always so much better than just only knowing by their screen name, because that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of fair. It'd be like, sup, troll. Slaves no more, free. That's true, because that's just like that's a good character from Sonic, like. This hurty. These people aren't ones to wait for cutscenes. Cutscenes, schmutscenes. Hey, don't diss my cutscenes. Also, I'm very glad that Stephen Fay over here learned to use the LB for the boss fight. And not on just one random enemy. Battle axe and faux striker boots. Interesting. Let's go. Yo, I got 3 whole comms so far today. Let's go. But damage is damage. Damage is damage, but screw that one guy in particular. Oh, you look so cool. Well. As a PS4 person for Apex, some other games on PC. That is very true. Very much so get them involved in 14. I say the more the merrier in this game. The Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operation can resume, and Ulda will have the material she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. One Piece? Is it real? Lifeline does have a good... I'll say Watson does have a really good heirloom. I I still really want to get Horizons though next, so I don't know if it's the best.
Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it.
But those are really two good heirlooms to go for first.
But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Pay for it with me own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less choice cut of dodo.
Yeah, you're the only one that I know who has more than one heirloom.
I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town.
By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know.
Help keep the streets safe from law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime.
I don't like this.
But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12's as me witness.
Please, adventure, help me, I beg o' ye. I swear on me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. I will defend you.
Who the hells are you?
Wait. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master. No, don't say those things.
I've had enough of this murmurs farce.
That's a weird statement. You lot, teach them a lesson. Can I just shove my cane up this guy's booty? Booty, 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 Ryan. Booty, 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 rocking like a whale. Yeah, BS that I'm only doing this much as a level 21. Do 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 do. You're next, bucko. I got my eyes on you.
I ain't getting paid enough for this.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Hey, where the hells do you think you're going?
Away.
Thank ye, kind adventurer, and thank ye thrice over.
No problem. Oh, I'm having a vision.
I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken.
In 5 years since the calamity, why are they only coming here now?
It's really simple. While the numbers of the Helmets survived the impending aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening at the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Old Da has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades will welcome their help. Also, if you do get a girl to try out this game, she has all the way up until Stormblood to try out. So, like, I mean, technically all the way up to the last quest before Shadowbringers. You got post MSQ as well for Stormblood. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets of Riffraff. Yep. It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know this, what this place is, or wait. Yeah, you know what this place is like. If you have no coin, you have no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. That's a really tough one. Because, oh, then, yeah, use your WoW knowledge of what she played there and figure out what would be, like, the best, like, even field. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think the old Da was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you see nothing to the end of misery and suffering. So there's proof that she did buy it. Sir, are you alright? But what now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? I mean, you were literally doing that. What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. As did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Oh, well, there's Ida. I will overlook this, but just this once. God bless ye, adventure. If you hadn't come when you did, who knows what that monster would have done. I don't bear thinking about. It don't bear thinking about. Mobby. Ida. Case closed. Hello again.
Ida.
Hello, Papiyama. We have been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably, and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. But more simply, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a gil by doing so. You're possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this is why we are convinced. My bad. Even if you were kind of dragged into that business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Ida. And then there's more, there's the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness 2 moments ago. Well, we can help you understand it. And the only one who has that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. That's also fair. But hey, MMOs are MMOs, and she played an MMO, and that is more than enough reason to play 14. and meeting her is only the beginning, for we would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us upon our offer, I sincerely hope you will. Pray speak to Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, is a good friend of ours. She will tell you where to find us.
Goodbye, little fella.
Wait a minute. We haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Defenders of Justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone except Momodi. She already knows. What a little nerd. Momodi. Boing, boing. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever do find yourself in a spot of bother, come see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of gentlemen's woes and with the women folk from time to time. Hey, yo, Momodi, what's going on with you, girl? I'm a little sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance for a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been through or you'd been hard at it with the giants in dark. You're every ilm the adventurer immune said you'd be little. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Yep. Before I forget, this lassie who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know her name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for about a while. Yeah, you're the girl who's carrying around her former partner's head. Weird, but got it. The name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one. If truth be told anyway. I was adventuring with a friend of mine in Gridania when, I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of the party was killed. His name was Avery, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. Oh my god. You may not remember him, but to say he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praise from dusk to dawn. He saw you for what you were. He sees, you see, an adventurer's adventure, and he swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that, just use swift cast raise, girl. I mean, his head did get cut off, so I don't think you can actually heal that one, but still try. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, as Avery once was. And so I've decided to start adventuring again. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, ask your name. Frog, little frog. Ah, little frog, I shan't forget. Thank you, little frog. I pray that we meet again. Fare you well. Deuces. Adventure can be a cruel bleed in business. Time was I didn't know why anyone would bother. Then, when they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Though, it'd be right, pain in the arse looking after you all. It was hunted as putter's barter. I guess so. Because the range obviously would be good in that same sense. And then Arcanist, even though it's not
technically the same. There is the addition of pets in a form, even though pets are kind of mostly useless until you have the primals. I would say if she wants to go on something a little easier to start off with, it would be Arcanist. You don't want to bore them with the Bard, so I guess I feel like Arcanist is kind of an in-between of Warlock and Hunter, but I guess it's better Warlock, but at the same time, like, Bard's really not all that, so you don't really want to say, hey, play Bard. If you used a bow in that game, use it in this one, because Bard's kind of boring for a while. From what I've been hearing people say, Bard gets really fun again around 70, but like, doing it is just such a pain. What about the other classes like Shaman and Druid? I mean, if you go with Shaman and Druid, you're kind of perfectly split between going White Mage or Black Mage. If you were Druid, I'd say you're good with going White Mage or Pally Warrior, maybe, because of the tank aspect. I'm just looking at how they played from like my small ability, but Summoner would be good for Shaman, wouldn't it? Because of the totems and shit, right? But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the pose, and I am full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives, and that goes double for yours, little.
Thank you, Momodi. I love you.
Elemental magics, yeah. Fire, wind, earth, unaspected. That's why I'm also saying it'd be really good for Black Mage and Thaumaturge, because you have fire, lightning, and ice. What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the 7th dawn? You're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, little, the signs are no ordinary folk. And work they do, ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some stuff that they do, knowing that if you are certain about, you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Thank you, Mamadi. Scions of the 7th Dawn. You know what? That's a 3-hour stream. I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow. I did what I wanted to for today, and I did the you know what? I guess I'll do what I normally do. I did my my dungeons. So yeah, since nature would work best with that. We can continue this conversation in DMs and stuff, because I'm going to be ending stream. Because I'm kind of curious of like what other stuff from WoW to 14 kind of like add up together. But thank you for hanging out, boy. Anyone else watching or lurking, thank you so much. I'll be live again tomorrow. Take care, and bye-bye.